Okay, now you know how to use condition. Let's go learn loops. Okay, let's create a file, loops.py, and Python has two primitive loops command. Okay, one of them is while. Let me write that here, while, and the next one is for. So we used for loop before, and you know a little thing about for right now. We are going to learn while loop now and for loop in the next lecture. So while loop. With the while loop, we can execute a set of statement as long as a condition is true. How? Let me give you a simple example here. Okay, just imagine x or I is equal to a number which is 1. Okay, now let's use while. Here give a condition. Okay, for example, right now I'm printing this I as long as I is less than a number, for example 10. Okay, so I say I less than. Now you know how to use less than. Okay, less than a number which is 10. Okay, in here let's print I, and then in the next statement, in the next line, you need to increment I by 1. Okay, so how can I do that? Very easy. I say I plus equal to 1. What does this mean? This means each time that this while is repeated, increment this I by 1. Okay, or we can do this in another way as well. I can say I plus 1. Okay, this is one way that we can do, and also this one is another way. Let's save it and run this program. Now you see it is giving me from 1 up to the 9. Okay, and here it's not giving me 10 because I am telling the condition that it needs to be less than 10. If I use less or equal, then it will give me number 10 as well. So it is how you can use while loop. And also we can use another statement that is called break statement. With the break statement, we can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. So how? Let's go and see that as well. Right here inside this, I can use an if condition. Before we learn something about if condition, now you know what is that mean. Okay, if I is equal to 3, for example, then let's break. Okay, while we are using if condition here, we need to give colon and be careful about this space. Okay, and right here let's use break statement, and now save this, execute this, and you see we have only 3 number here. Why? Because I used break statement right here. And also there is another statement that we can use with while loop that is called continue. With the continue statement, we can stop the current iteration and continue with the next one. Okay, right here, instead of break, right now, if I use continue, it will do something. Let's see. Continue. And save this. Now, actually not right in here. Let me remove this part and go from the beginning. Okay, hit enter. Now let's say I is going to be incremented by 1, and if this I is equal, while we use 2 equal means equality. Okay, but if I use 1 equal, that means assigning. So if it is equal to 3, then let's say continue, and here let's print this number which is I. Right now it will start iterating, okay, true, and checking for the if condition. And if this I is equal to 3, so it will not print it and go for the next condition. Let's see. Right now we have 1 we don't have 1, okay, we have 2, and then we have 4. Let me change it to another number, for example 7. Okay, now let's see that. Okay, see, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we don't have 7 right in here. Okay, and then we have 8. That is because of this continue keyword or continue statement. As you see here, we use if condition, and also we can use else condition as well, and that is very easy. Okay, you know how to use it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lecture.